shit. Back on the attic. Yes. Hold on. Let me get straightened out here. Let's see. Give me a second, people. For all you've known, everybody that knows, we have not been able to do something on YouTube for about 2 months. Uh, so we just got the okay. I'm gonna take these off, get the glare. I don't want you guys getting the glare, get distracted, you know what I'm saying? But I'll make it super short. We got knocked off of YouTube for a minute. We don't have any checks, no blemishes on our channel. What happened was I was doing a fight night once a week with a buddy of mine on my night show. It's a podcast fee, which is on the same channel. And we were doing Ali Frazier, and obviously the highlights, not the whole damn fight. You know what I mean? That's 15 rounds back in the day. So we did that, and then we did the Mickey Ward Arturo Gotti fight, just the highlights of that fight, which was a phenomenal fight. If you guys, any boxing fans out there that remember. And then I put maybe 2-3 minutes of the Nate Diaz, Logan Paul, or whoever, Jake Paul, well, one of them. That fight, I showed a clip or two of that, and their production company, Logan Paul's or whoever, had a problem with that. Um, I don't know why it was already streaming for a couple days, so I had to get something checked out, and then I had to wait for them to unlock something for me to be able to stream or go right to YouTube from my streaming platform, which is StreamYard, which I never have an issue with. But I don't know, this production company got their panties in a bunch or something. I mean, I get it, man. Make your money, but goddamn, I mean, I was just showing how intricate and how special boxing is. I mean, in MMA, you're in a cage. I'm sure Diaz will whip that dude's ass, no problem in a cage. But when you're boxing, man, that's a whole other deal. And I mean, if you guys saw the fight, you could see it was all like, when he was throwing shots, he was, it was like pitter patter almost. It was sloppy looking. He didn't look like a boxer, and he's not a boxer, and that's all good. My whole point of saying this is that's why you guys haven't seen us. We had to wait on YouTube to unlock something. I guess they jammed it up for a while. I don't know if they did it on purpose, if it was like, learn your lesson type of deal. Um, I mean, I'm not going to comment anymore now. I think it's ridiculous. I actually pay the StreamYard to do this shit, $50 a month, to do, what Dags, myself, and Danny Boy, what we do, which is just basically vent, shoot the shit, have a friendly conversation. But like I said in the description, it's podcast form. It's like talking to your buddy or your sister on the porch or in the backyard at a barbecue. It's the same freaking deal. We're just throwing it out there because a lot of stuff that we see in the world today is it's outrageous. As a matter of fact, for this show, I want to start off with a clip on. We've all seen, especially on my show, I show clips on people running in, barging the place, shoplifting, stealing, looting, basically. We see clips like that. So I saw this one. For some reason, I got a different vibe. Um, I'll play the clip and then I'll explain what I'm talking about. It just seems like this lady or her reaction, what she's doing, it just seemed almost like a venting thing for her. Like something set her off. And believe me, I feel like doing this shit all the time when I go food shopping or just shopping in general. The pricing, the size, the amount. I mean, everything is dropped. The quality, everything is fucking boom. Ever since COVID. So let's check this out, man. This is and then I'll get into why I feel what I feel. But I bet you guys will get the same kind of vibe. I don't know. We'll see. Right?
Una mujer.
I gotta get a video, dude. Fuck.
Una mujer.
right there. Okay. Now, if you saw shit, I mean that chick was letting them bottles have it, huh? God damn. I feel sorry for the mofo that's got to pick all that shit up. But in all seriousness, if you notice, she wasn't shoplifting or looting. She wasn't running around. She wasn't really, picking anybody out to hurt somebody. Um, she just something flipped, man, in her, and she was just like, "Fuck it." You could tell when she was slamming them bottles down. It was almost like as she was talking, she was like, "Motherfucking this," rent is so high, food is so high. I mean, I can just imagine what's going on in her head when she's doing that. I'm telling you, I get the vibe where she's over it. She's done with this country and what it's been doing, how it's headed, financially, um, morally, you know. I feel the same way sometimes. I feel like going in a goddamn store and just ripping shit up. You know what I mean? But I gotta be responsible. I gotta be I'm a parent, I'm a dad. I can't act that way. And who's to say I'm not saying anything bad about her? I mean, she's had it, she's done her deal. If that's what she wants to do, more power to her. I give her credit. Fuck it. Trust me, there's plenty of times I would love to rip stuff apart in the store for a price they're asking, uh, or anything else, man. It's outrageous. So, um, that caught my attention because of that. I mean, like I said, we all see those looting videos and everybody trashing shit, and it's nonsensical. And this is nonsensical to a certain extent as well. But I think she had a deeper meaning to why she was doing that. It wasn't just be a jerk off and just rob and steal. And the thing I also dug, and why I think people are gonna agree with that statement is because everybody let her be. I mean, if you notice, people in the crowd, they all stood around and just let her do her thing. Nobody tried to tackle her. Nobody tried to be Mr. fucking, cop and this and that. They just fucking let her do her thing, get it out of her system, and I think that was the best thing to do. I don't know what the aftermath was. I'm sure she's got some tickets, some trouble coming on. She's probably gonna have to do community service if I know this goddamn country. Pay a bunch of fines, of course. That fucking dinero, right, guys? That dinero. They want that money. Unbelievable. So, but that's why I think a lot of people have caught the same feeling that I did. They just let her be, man. And that's what you do. Let him be, you know? Unless it's a robbery and you've been robbed 3 freaking times in that day by the same guy, like I showed the clip a couple days ago. Then that's a different story. Then you beat the hell out of him. But this chick, like I said, man, you just let her do her thing. She was having a bad day or a bad month or who knows, bad year. I sure as shit know that everything's tight. Everything's tight right now. Ever since COVID, this country's been fucking backwards, or even before, but really since COVID, I mean, everything's been affected. Food, uh, cars to buy on a goddamn car lot. Not that that's anything crazy, but I mean, you gotta, you go to a lot. My mother went to go purchase or do her car. She leases right now, and she wasn't sure what she was gonna do. They didn't even have any cars on the lot. They say anything if you wanted to purchase a new vehicle or whatever, you have to put in an order because the supplies are just low, whatever material. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. We're going backwards, and it's a shame to see it. And I used to say, "God damn, I can't wait to die and leave this goddamn earth." But you know what? I want to fucking stay alive as long as possible because I'm curious about how this shit unfolds. I want to see where this shit goes because this is madness that's going on. But hey, man, give me a comment, give me a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. But let me know what you think about this one, man. If you agree with me, if you don't, Give me some feedback. Again, this is the Attic. Mickey coming at you. All right. We got the next one. It's a podcastrophe, our night show with Dags and Danny Boy. Now that we're back in business with YouTube, we're gonna do another show ASAP. Matter of fact, we recorded 2 shows last night, and we weren't even okay yet with YouTube. We just recorded them. Both of them are horrible. The fucking Wi-Fi was going in and out, cutting off. Audio was wanky. I mean, it was just crazy. We almost felt like there was a hex put on our goddamn channel. But I just tried the StreamYard now, and it seems to work out okay. So we'll see what happens when I post this video. If it posts up and then everything's cool, then we're cool. If not, then we're still beat. But like I said, let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, people are just strung out. They're over it. I don't mean strung out from drugs. I mean strung out from the bullshit in life. You know, people can only take so much. You can only take so much. You know, and crazy. It's a shame. It's a shame. Um, this week I had a little tiff with my daughter. She got a little smart mouth. She's 10 years old. She's acting like she's 20. And tell you what, she's gonna be in for a surprise. Things are changing, you know. But I was at the inlet yesterday, real quick. I took the bike out for a ride, and I'm at the inlet, sitting by the water, just minding my own business, chilling. Comes by, 2 kids. They pull up, they park. The wife is back there with one of the sons, probably 5 years old, 6 years old. Father's up front with the other kid, and he yells at the kid for doing something, you know. So in the back of me, I hear the wife go. She goes, "Did you just yell at our son?" He said something. He responded something quick but quiet. She was like, "Well, you're gonna have the decency to apologize." Right there, I said to myself, "Holy shit, this is the problem. Nobody's, disciplining their children. This is why they're running around like nuts." I mean, can you believe that? Telling the husband to say, "Did you apologize to a freaking 5-year-old or whatever for yelling, for disciplining them?" Like, "Oh, sorry, son. I wanted to, teach you something and show you that this is how you act and you don't do this, you don't do that. Are you shitting me? You gotta apologize for that? Get the fuck out of here." I swear to God, I don't believe in hitting women and any of that shit or kids. But goddamn, if I was married to a chick like that, I'd fucking snap. You know, I'd snap. Crazy. Not to say I would hit her, but I'd give her a mouthful. You know what I mean? Not like that, but I'd give her talking to. Christ. Kid was told something for a reason. Why can't you yell at him? I mean, God forbid you fucking spank the kid. You get called up on DIFUS or whatever the hell they call these people now. These child services, CPS, what DFS, I don't fucking know. ABC, whatever. But like I said, this video was a great little video to show that this is somebody that's done and they're over it. They're fed up. Can you imagine if we all just started doing this shit? Maybe they would listen. Maybe they would listen, maybe they would, but who knows? All right. So with that, guys, I'm off. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Give me a comment on what you think. Let me know, man. Doesn't cost you a nickel. Doesn't cost you a penny. Right? Subscribe. Like Dag says, your love doesn't cost a thing. So put it in there. Throw a freaking comment on there. Let me know what's up. All right, guys. I'll talk to you.